Hey everyone, Larry Satchwell here on a very windy day in my gazebo. This is a little storage box I've had in here for years and years. It has a white oak top, it's held up very well. Leather hinges, a little rustic handle here. It's where I keep the fish food. But it's kind of awkward to get it in and out. What I really need is a bigger box, because I'd also like to keep some pruners in here and maybe some twine or a pair of scissors. So today's project, I've got some barnwood saved away, is to redo this box, only larger. Let's get started. I brought the box up here so we can get some measurements off of it. So the sides are 6 inches, and they are a full 6 inches, so this is more than a 1x6, or it's an old piece of barnwood 1x6. The opening is 6 inches, and the back is 6 inches, so it's pretty much a 6x6x6. The depth of it is just fine. The jar I'm using is 8 inches tall. So I'm going to make a door that is at least 8 inches tall. I'd also like to put some pruners in there, and they are 9 inches. So if I were to add up 8 and 9, kind of comes to 17 inches. This doesn't need to be a walk-in closet. So maybe 19 inches overall from the box will work. Let's cut some wood. I've cut out 4 pieces here. I've got a front, 2 sides, and a back. 3 of these pieces are the old barnwood. They measure 6 inches across. And this is a piece of cedar that came off the old picnic table when I rejuvenated it. Was that last summer? Maybe 2 summers ago? This is going to be the back. There's no reason, this back's not going to show, to use precious barnwood on the back. So I'm going to have a top, a shelf, and a bottom. I'm going to put the shelf in the middle. Tape measure, please. Thank you. So 20, the middle of 20 is 10. Last time I checked. The shelf I'm going to use is 3/4 of an inch. Yep, this is another piece of cypress. So half of 3/4 is 3/8. So the top needs to go there. So I'm going to draw a line here. Put the shelf there. Now this is going to be the top. I want the top and the bottom and the shelf to sit inside this time. Recall last time the bottom came out. I'm going to put the door over the front this time. So this is kind of uneven wood. To determine that, I'm going to draw a line here. This is just a rough line. There's nothing square about that. And this is the front, which you can see is much wider than 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to put that on the line. Give that a little bit of a mark, but then I will, using my old trusty Stanley square this piece up. So this is scrap. Beautiful part is I can get a top and a bottom, and I'll cut the shelf at the same time. I'll do that over the miter box. Nothing to see here, folks. You've seen people cut wood before. So I'm going to shoot a couple of nails in here, just as a placeholder. We'll do the same for the top. You may have noticed on the old one that some of the nails had come out. It was just nailed together. On this one, I'm going to put just a couple of screws in it. These are 2-inch screws because that's all I've got. I would normally use 1.5 or 1 5/8. I think this will be a side. I don't want to put too many screws in here because it takes away from the look, but there's a big gap here I've got to close up. And that's, again, working with old twisted wood. Looks like I need to take about a saw blade off of this. I'll be right back. I decided to put a gable roof on this, and I just cut two 2x4s. This is a 50-degree angle. These are 8 inches wide, and so I just found the center here at 4 and cut it, and it worked out to be 50 degrees. Off camera, I went ahead and cut 2 pieces for the roof. Ended up being 7.5 by 7.5 for the long one, and that'll go up like this, and the short one will come up and meet it. Now, I'm going to do extra fancy roof with this. I'm going to put shingles on it, and I'm going to put cedar shingles on it. Cut these on the bandsaw. I have this little jig, and there's a variety of sizes in here. So let's get started on that. Normally this is a slow and tedious process, but not too long ago I bought a Harbor Freight pin nailer, and these are tiny little pins that go in, and you can hardly tell that they're there. Otherwise you have to stop and wait for each row of glue to dry. So I'm going to use Type Bond 3 here outside, and I'm going to lay down a bead of glue all the way across here. I think my Type Bond 3 is getting old. And then I'm just going to start putting these shingles on here. I'm going to put the first one, I think I'll put the first one on here since it's a little bit long. And that pin holds that on there. Now these are all random lengths and widths. And it really isn't a problem until you get to the end. I don't like that one there. I like that one much better. So I need a wide one or a narrow one. Here's a nice wide one. Still need it wider. Well, let's try a narrow one. Put a narrow one right here. That one will work. So, one row down. Another bead of glue. And on this row, you need to make sure that it covers up the gap. So this is the first course here, so you really need to watch the spacing here on this first course. All right, we're getting very close. To dress up this 2x4 here, I've got a very worn out piece of barnwood that I'm going to glue and nail right in there. And then to cover up this top, I hammered out this piece of copper. I'm going to leave it like this. I love the patina. All I need to do is drill some holes in that now. I have some copper tacks that I'm going to use to secure this to the top. Time for the door. I have this branch. Actually, it's a piece of blueberry from where I pruned the blueberries, and I think that'll work just right about there. And now for some hinges. I'm going to use the same copper tacks that I used on the roof. I like it. It was a little bit loose, but now it's tight and it shuts. And now I have room for this. I have room for this. I have room for that. And my dollar store scissors. Well, the wind has died down quite a bit this afternoon, and I have my mission accomplished. Holds everything I needed to hold. Well, I hope you like it. You certainly don't have to make it with shingles and copper and all of that. A simple box, keep things in so you don't have to run up to the house all the time. Makes it really convenient. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. Another garden update here in the next couple of days. It's almost time to plant. Thanks for watching.